Welcome to the weekly analysis of NQ, Saturday, July 23rd Pacific time. Let's dive into some chart analysis. This is a 3-year weekly. Like to draw a channel on the weekly and see how it looks like, and we'll try to grab as many tops and as many bottoms. If I zoom in, you can see there is some breakout and then it sells off. Again, breakout with a top and tail, and that's your signal to take a short. Again, touches the bottom of the channel. Now it's almost touching the top of that channel again. Let's look into the daily chart. I trade NQ in an intraday basis, so I would like to look into the daily chart also. Here, want to bring to your notice on a weekly time frame, it is not overbought yet, so it's still trending up. In the Williams percent hour, you can use RSI. I prefer Williams percent hour. Let's look into the yearly daily chart. Doesn't look anything different from the channel's perspective. We'll take out extended hours. Okay, it is out. So let's dive a little bit deeper. You can see here a bear flag information. So if I draw this channel here, let me redraw that. That did not look right. Like that, and I will zoom out to show you. And we will take the bigger weekly channel out. We'll just draw a trend line here to actually see this bear flag. That's how the flag looks like. So that's a bear flag information, making higher highs, lower lows. We'll keep that into account that in a daily basis it's a bear flag information. So that means this is your stop here, and this would be the breakout here. We don't know that yet. We need that confirmation. We'll go into a 6-hourly and draw some resistance lines and support lines for intraday based trading range. And I'll clear all my drawing. So you can see that was a big supply zone, and it did touch that supply zone, and there was a gap here that got closed. So this gap is closed and this is a supply zone. So I'll put on this supply zone, so 790, so close to 12,800, and I cannot see like a definitive demand zone here. So let's look at this W here and draw a support on the top of that W. So you can say 12,150. How will we trade this going into next week? Next week we have FOMC, and hence we have to be careful. Usually prior to FOMC announcement, the days are choppy. We have our range in the 6-hourly. Let's check if this range changes in the hourly. Not much change in the hourly. So a big support here at 12,260. That was a big green candle. That one is a big green candle. As expected, it came, and you can see this topping tail here. So that was the right area for our support. So if that broke out, that will become a support. So that was the support there. And we'll zoom out again. I'll do an auto zoom here to make it much more clear. Okay, so how will we trade this? Going to next week, I'll keep my position sizing really small, so almost like 1/3 to 1/4 of my usual size on NQ. On the hourly time frame, NQ is oversold. So keeping that into mind, I am leaning towards taking a long around this area. So my immediate analysis is that there is a small demand zone here with a long of 12,288. So let's make it a round figure of like 12,280. So I'll try along there. I'll have a very tight stop, so around 60 to 80 points max stop, and then I'll target the top of this top in tail here, and there is a bottoming tail here. So I'll target my first target for profit would be around this 12,580, I would say 575 area, and then I'll leave some runner here. And obviously we have the bigger picture of support, which is right here at 12,789. Now this is all based on the cash open price action and on the opening price, so I'll keep that into account. Price action, I'm not here to make predictions. Price action overrules any kind of analysis, so I'll wait for the price action. If the market gaps down and just starts selling off, then I will see where there is a supply level forming, like something like this on an hourly chart, and I would be the second guy or the third guy in terms of on the second touch of that supply level from the bottom, I'll take a short. Similar concept applies to going long. That's all I had. Going into next week, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profits large. Thank you.